Put aside the everyday world and come with us into the realm of
Soulcraft.
Maybe we better take off.
Yeah, right.
Ignition sequence start. 3, 2, 1, 0. Liftoff.
Could this be the third episode?
Third or second? I'm not sure. It depends on what Warner Brothers has to say about it.
Oh, no. Did we get in trouble, Marklar?
We did, a little bit.
Did we get in trouble, buddy?
Just a smidge.
Okay.
And I don't understand because we don't get paid to do this show.
Right. We do this out of the kindness of our hearts.
Everything is a charity to you.
Right.
And apparently Beyonce has people out that just YouTube her name all day.
Right.
Looking for people making fun of her and her videos. And that's honestly what I think it is. I think we got trumped by Beyonce.
I think so, too. We'll discuss.
We will.
By the way, this is Soulcraft.
Hey.
Welcome to another episode, the third, quote-unquote, episode. Yeah, well, we can't say quote-unquote because it is the third.
Parentheses second. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't even know what's going on. But yeah, it is Soulcraft. It's Mike D. That's Marklar.
Yo, hey, what's up, buddy?
First of all, you're very professional when you put it up on the Facebook page of what's going on.
I try to.
Regarding what's happening with us.
I try. Yeah.
Well, here is what's happening, folks.
Hey.
So we do an awesome podcast 3 weeks ago, right?
You're right.
And I give you the audio so that way, because what we're trying to do is not only give you great audio, but some visual to go along with that audio.
That is what I was trying to make very make it stand out.
Make it stand out. And I think a lot of people are starting to do that.
When we watch Beyonce's video, we want you watching it too.
So here's what happens.
All right.
So we make the Soulcraft, the Soul Pod. I give it to Marklar. Marklar goes ahead and edits it and puts stuff related.
A lot of time into it. Thank you, Warner Brothers.
So then we get it all set up and ready to go. I call him up. I said, "You got it ready?" He's like, "Mike, I got it. It's all set up and ready." I go to our Facebook page, which, by the way, is facebook.com/Soulcraft Radio.
Yes.
I go there. Refreshing, ain't it?
Yes, very much.
We get there. I get there. And there's this thing. Hold on. Maybe I have it still. I actually took a picture of it and sent it to you.
Yes, you did. I might still have that too. Yeah.
I might have it, but
and basically it's a little like kind of like cockeyed face, like I don't know what happened.
What's going on, you guys? Come on.
Something a little shady is going on.
Oh boy. So
probably says something like cutesy, like "Oops, I'm sorry."
Sorry about that, guys. No, actually, the correct way of saying it is this video contains content from WMG, who has blocked it on copyright grounds.
WMG, which I have not looked up, but
Yeah.
I'm assuming is Warner Music Group.
You know what? Let's look that up.
Let's do that right now.
Let's do
to
that.
the Wikipedia. Let's go. Where all of our most trusted facts are from.
So basically, like I said, we had a great show. We talked about our top 5 songs. We went through the whole gamut.
The whole thing.
The whole thing was great. And then we find out that WMG, no, you cannot play that. No. Just much like the guy from Seinfeld,
right, Babu.
Babu, right?
Yeah, right. Yeah.
And
very bad man, Jerry.
Very bad. You WMG is very, very bad at you. So, so basically, that show is gone. They said we're taking it.
Yeah,
we took your show and we're not giving it back. Apparently,
no, we're blocking it.
WMG. I'm trying to figure out what that means.
So now
it is. You're right. Warner Music Group. You're right. Okay.
Which I'm sure is like a million sub record labels underneath it. Yeah.
But the thing about it that I don't know if it upsets me. Well, it does upset me, but it's also kind of scary in a way. It's like, here we are hovering over the world,
right?
In particular around Sacramento, and we're doing our show, and it turns out that apparently they were listening, or they have Beyonce's peeps.
Somehow they know. Maybe
Somehow
Kanye.
they know.
Maybe
That's right.
Oh, Mike, I didn't even think about that.
You know, we've been talking shit about Kanye a lot.
The Yeezus has laid down his wrath upon thee.
Yep, he basically said, yo, I'm going to give you your show, but Beyonce had one of the best shows, one of the best podcasts of all time.
Check it out, fam.
Yeah. I think that's what happened, dude.
I really bet it is.
I'm pretty sure that's what happened.
Kanye.
Oh,
here I go. Kanye.
Kanye, you bloodsucker.
Yeah, right.
So I think that's what happened. I think what happened was she had her people, or maybe Kanye has his peeps, and for some reason they decide, hey, why don't you listen to this show in particular in Sacramento?
I want to know what
Two
he
guys.
thinks now of our show.
I do too.
I want to know what the Yeezus thinks.
Or Beyonce.
Or beyond. Yeah.
Or the 7 writers that wrote her fucking ridiculous song.
My hand up. My hand up. Yeah, totally.
The whole thing about it was we only
Where that is the whole song, is her to say
you're right.
over and over again.
Oh, that's right. That's
Seven people.
7 people wrote it's about air.
Yeah.
All about air, apparently.
In the air.
In the air, in the air. But that's what drives me crazy. It's like, we didn't do anything bad, I don't think. All we did was we just commented on how shitty that song was. And maybe we
Right.
maybe we watched the video of them. Apparently she's in a...
But we make up for it by talking about how good her ass looks.
Right.
So what's the problem?
I don't get it.
She's obviously shaking in her ass, so why should we not comment on that?
The video is so lame because it looks like she's in a hotel room, just
Yeah.
basically doing her thing. And I'm thinking
She's
to
in
myself...
Milan or somewhere like that.
And what made me laugh was I'm thinking like Jay-Z's in the shitter, like as the video's being produced. Yo, I'm gonna go take a shit
When I come back,
back.
you better have this video done. I don't want none of these people here.
He's just like pulling out the largest log. What's going on? What's going on?
I don't think people that rich poop. I don't think.
You don't think so?
No. I think they have. I think there's some kind of excrement vacuum that sucks it into like another dimension.
that you could be right. They're all wearing gold.
That's what I think.
They're all wearing gold-plated diapers, baby.
Exactly. Yes.
That's right. I got a
Just
fever.
like Bruce Dickinson.
Hey,
Yeah.
I got a fever. So our second episode, no longer on YouTube.
It's not right now, but I'll throw together just
Right.
a quick audio thing.
We do have the actual audio.
because I think it's just the visual part.
I think so too.
I think it's the actual video.
Because when I go on YouTube, here's the part I'm not getting, is that they stopped us from putting that video or playing that video and using elements of that video, but yet I watch, like for instance, this guy who critiques all the original prequel Star Wars movies.
Okay.
And he uses everything. He uses all the actual movie clips from that movie, from all 3 movies.
Okay.
And uses that. And he's never been caught or never said, hey, you can't do that anymore.
And I know the answer for that is because with as much as people want to bash on Mr. George Lucas,
Right.
he was always very open to the fan fiction, to the fan movies. He thrived on that
Right.
because he knows that it promotes his product.
Right. No matter what the thing is, they're all going to talk about him regardless.
The whole reason that I know that is because I just seen a thing about, I don't know if you've seen this gritty Power Rangers.
Yeah. Yeah.
So apparently, whoever owns that franchise,
Yeah.
is actually trying to get that video off of the internet.
Can't
He
do it.
doesn't like it. But the thing about that is,
interesting.
the thing about that is though, you have that show started like what 20 years ago
At least.
So the people that grew up with that are going to want a grittier, darker version. I personally never liked the show. I personally would like to see a dark, gritty Turtles movie. That's what I want to see.
Yes.
A Ninja Turtles movie
Right.
where it's like, not over the top gory, but, darker. Definitely like Batman darker.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, I can go with that.
Yeah.
And that's the problem I had. It was like we were just commenting on it.
Exactly.
And we were
But
just
no, you're absolutely right. There's other like there's other internet critics
Yes.
that will critique, terrible movies,
Yeah.
awful video games, like all these different
Right.
all these different forms of media, I guess you would say. And yeah, they make money off of all the sponsoring and stuff
That's
on that.
yeah, and we're not. That's the thing. It's like we're just
I
just
even
doing a
watched our
podcast.
ass too at the end, where I even
That's the thing, too.
gave props to everything.
Exactly.
Like, hey, all of this is copyright of its original owners, this and that.
We know what's going on. We've been,
not smuggling anything.
That's right. We're not doing anything illegal.
Exactly.
We are actually you covered our asses by saying here.
I try to.
Copyrighted. You tell everything, all the information about it. Who distributed it, whatever the year of it, whatever it is, you put all that information at the end of the podcast.
Acknowledge that it's at least property of somebody else.
Right, exactly.
Right.
I thought that would have been enough to say, okay. But my guess is they didn't see that part.
Maybe.
They didn't
it is only on for a second.
Right.
Maybe I need to stretch it out like 45 minutes.
Yeah, basically, just put that right in the front the whole time. Just, this is all... But everything's all good.
Right.
Nothing to
hey,
worry
we're
about.
not doing nothing bad here. Right. Come on.
But again, to me, I think that's kind of funny. It is funny.
It is. It is funny.
Because it's just like, all we did was comment on a shitty song.
Shitty,
that seven
shitty.
fucking people wrote.
Very shitty song that has probably sold 7 million copies in the last 42 hours.
Because it's Beyonce and her image and, she's hot. And that's it. That's all it is.
Yep.
It's not good music. It's not, with integrity and put a lot of thought into it. It's just something that kids could go.
Cranked out machine.
Cool.
Yeah. Crank them out. Yeah. That's basically pop music.
But we that's
music.
Right. Yeah, M was the guy's name. M.
I think so.
His name was M. So what we're gonna do is we have the original audio. We have the original podcast. So I guess we'll just basically just give you that.
Yeah, exactly.
Just here. This is what we think. Because like I said, the whole thing about these new podcasts that we're doing, again, just trying to spice it up a bit.
And I think Soulcraft will have to be more of an old school way.
Right.
More theater of the mind.
Okay, yeah.
Less, I'll still post up pictures
Some
and
pictures
stuff like that.
Down there, right.
But as for the video part of it, maybe that's the radio gods saying, hold thy horses. Wait it out. And
my nuts.
Mom, how come you're not Cuban?
Yeah, exactly. How come you're on the ceiling? So what we'll do is, like I said, we have the audio. We'll send it out to everybody out there. Facebook.com/Soulcraft Radio. We also have our Twitter page, so you can always Twitter us at Soulcraft916. So that way, all the bases are covered. I'll probably post a link to that on the Twitter, so that way people can get that as well.
And to find us on the YouTube.
That's right, the YouTube channel.
Just search Soulcraft Radio.
Then you'll see Chappie. That's our guy.
Yeah, right.
That's our logo.
Chappie, not the new robot Chappie.
No. We're talking about Louis
Gossett Jr., which I was on the fence about that Chappie movie. And the more I see the trailer...
Isn't it badass?
It might be cool.
Because the same guy...
That looks like a drive-in movie.
Okay.
We should all go to the drive-in and see that.
But that's the thing. That kind of movie, because the guy directed District 9.
Which I did really like.
Which is a really good movie.
Awesome movie. I
just like the look of it. This it's still future, but still kind of set in present day kind of look to it. So.
And that's how this kind of looks, too.
So
Hugh Jackman has that, he has like a mullet. He's like a blonde mullet. He's like an Aussie.
Right.
He's like an Aussie, MacGyver.
Ozzy MacGyver, huh?
Aussie, right?
Oh, Aussie. I thought you meant Ozzy.
Oh,
like
no, Aussie. Did I say Aussie? I might have.
You might have said Ozzy.
Oh, I'm sorry. I meant Aussie. Yeah. Sharon, give me a toothpick and some gum. I need to make this bomb.
That's all he says now. Translation. Hi.
I seen this comedian the other night on the Tonight Show.
Yeah.
And it's oh man, you know who I think it was? Artie Lang. It was actually Artie. He was actually Artie.
Yeah.
And he's doing this little bit about Ozzy, saying how there's this documentary now about Ozzy, and he's at a point where I guess his wife and his kids spend so much of his money that he has no choice but to keep on touring.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and he's talking about how at the beginning of this documentary that it basically shows Ozzy's wife shopping at some swanky Rodeo Drive,
it's gonna be great.
The little Pomeranian dog. Hello.
Yeah, you just want to fucking kick those.
And so, But it's like it keeps going back and forth between like basically like his family spending his money,
Yeah.
and then like him like on stage over in Germany, like hello Germany, just like looking like a zombie up
Right.
there.
Didn't we see them in Stockton?
We did see
We saw
Well,
Ozzy.
Zach Wilde covering Ozzy songs because
Right.
Ozzy had a little bit of laryngitis.
He had
that
a little
night.
bit of that, but at least he was a trooper and
Oh,
tried
my
to
God.
do the best he
He
can.
did. He didn't cancel.
He didn't cancel
I'm
it.
pretty sure he cut the show pretty short because he played all the best stuff.
Right.
He didn't bother with anything else.
Nothing new.
He busted out like Mr. Crowley, busted out Bark at the Moon, all that. Or should I say it was Zach Wilde that did it because he was doing the backup. He was doing the backup vocals, filling in for him.
He so tries to be Randy Rhoads. It's
Oh,
sickening.
man.
It's so sickening.
A couple times that I've seen him live,
Can't be Randy.
when
Sorry.
yeah, dude, he has the guitar, the black and white polka dot guitar, just like Randy Rhoads. And I'm just like, dude, come on,
Come on, man. Do
Come
do
on. Oh,
you.
and then the recent thing that I saw too, he has a Dimebag Darrell Dean guitar.
Okay.
But it's black and white polka dot like
Yeah,
Randy Rhoads.
Yeah.
Dude, you're not going to be any of those two people,
You
man.
can't.
You're not going to be Dimebag. You're not going to be Randy Rhoads.
Just
dude.
be Zach. Can you just
Oh,
be
my God.
Zach?
He has that sweet bullseye Gibson, man. Like, how come he just can't stick with
and
that?
then, of course, it's always the signature. Wow.
the dive bomb squeals. Yeah.
How many did you count when we saw him do that?
Oh, man. I
30,
don't know.
40, 100? Somewhere there?
Between that and the guy in front of us who I think was trying to hint if we had any meth.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Remember that guy?
Yeah, I do.
And he was like, "Come on, man, break it out."
Break
I'm like,
it out,
dude,
bro.
we don't do that shit,
no,
man.
sorry.
The guy got all mad and eventually like
he left. He
Yeah.
left. It's like, sorry, we don't do meth.
Yeah,
Our
right.
bad.
Sorry, Stockton
Sheesh.
local.
Yeah, sorry, Stockton.
Sorry, Stockton.
Derelict.
Yeah,
Anyway, but yeah, we'll get that unaired version.
that'll be up.
It'll be up
along
soon.
with this episode.
right.
here.
We'll have that. We'll be right as rain, as
Right,
kids would say.
exactly.
But we do have a lot to talk about since the time that we did our last podcast and today. I do want to talk about my new appreciation for Antenna TV.
Antenna TV.
Yeah, because
This is the classic TV channel, right?
these are well, basically, here's what happened. I don't have cable. I don't have
Right.
DirecTV. I don't have any of that anymore. And not that I don't want it. It's just because it's just expensive. And the only thing I wanted it for DirecTV in particular, was the ticket to watch football. That's
yeah.
the only reason I got it.
But I think a lot of people are going in this direction.
I
now.
think so too, because again, it's almost like a new appreciation of old shows that we grew up watching as kids.
Right.
And going, wow, okay, I'll start watching it. And my guilty pleasure when I get home after a long day of work,
hard day of sitting behind the console,
sitting back, I need a tall, cold one.
stripped down to his underwear,
Yep,
and
just,
a natty ice.
and a big block of cheese next to me. Guess what I watch?
I'm gonna say you watch MASH. Is it MASH?
Let me just give you a hint.
Okay. The Electric Company.
There you go. You nailed it. A little show that I like to call Chips.
Yes.
With the man, the myth, the legend.
Mr. Estrada.
Eric Estrada, who before was badass.
The Italian Mexican.
Yeah. Now he's selling real estate in like someplace in, Pig's Knuckle, Arkansas.
I actually heard him on a commercial the other day.
Oh, really?
For something. I don't even remember what
I
it
think
was.
he's doing like a cruise ship now.
Maybe that
Yeah,
is.
it was because he's now. Oh my God.
Celebrity cruise ship.
He's doing a celebrity. No, I don't think it's a celebrity cruise ship. He's doing a celebrity game show. He's doing like 5 or 6 game shows all at once. Not all at once, but every I don't know, 5 hours. I don't know, whatever.
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah.
Day 1 will be Price is Right. Day 2 will be Sale of the Century or whatever. But that's what Eric Estrada
Press your luck.
does.
That's what I want to play. No whammies, no whammies, no whammies.
But I guess that's
And it's them coming out and stealing the money.
Right,
I got
sorry,
you.
I'm just
Hey, I
again,
got
we're
you.
trying to do Theory of the Mind now, so we can't just play.
Got to explain things.
Now we
now.
got to
explain
Now we got to
things.
tell everybody this is what we mean.
My
when we
nuts.
say-
That was from Mystery Science Theater. That's
Oh,
overdrawn at the
jeez.
memory
My
bank.
nuts. My nuts. Chew it on the cables.
Chewing on the cables.
Did you hear about this news?
Minox are real?
Minox are real, and Harrison Ford in
that
a
little crash.
plane crash.
Plane crash, yeah.
I didn't want to laugh, but I kind of laughed because for me, it just reminded me of the scene in Casino where De Niro is trying to talk to the gaming commission, and they're talking, and all of a sudden the FBI that had their plane hovering above his mansion loses gas and has to land on the golf course, and they're running with their big old
those big huge
ET radios.
Yeah, right.
That's how I envision it. Although he's okay. They said he had minor injuries or whatever, but Han Solo, he's okay. Everybody.
Do you think at any time he told somebody else on there, "Get off my plane"?
Yeah, exactly.
As it was going down,
or he said to that Chewie, set the coordinates here, or like when I make the calculations to light speed.
You're right, yeah.
And then
how could you resist? I would be making Han Solo references the entire time. He'd probably push me out of the plane.
But to get back to my my thing, now see how that happened?
We hope that you're okay,
We hope
Harrison.
you're all right, Harrison.
American treasure there.
Yeah, he is. But to get back to the renaissance that is antenna TV, it to me, it's just like, you're reminiscing. You want to go back and to simpler times.
It's just like listening to an old record album again.
It really is, because it's just fun to one, see the styles that were there in the late 70s, early 80s. The music is always like it's like just very funky,
very, very funky,
very funky. Yeah. The guest stars that are in there, the guest stars that were not famous but they became famous,
kind of famous. Yeah.
So they were like, all right, cool.
Right.
So I don't know, but you're right. It is kind of like a new renaissance. Especially for the younger generation, because they don't want anything to do with the man.
Oh man!
I'm not paying.
You want me to watch Blacklist? I'm gonna watch Maude instead.
That's right. F Troop is on, so fuck you.
That's what the F means.
Yeah.
Fuck Troop.
Fuck Troop, son. What? So that's, I think, what's happening now. A new style of watching TV.
Yeah, absolutely.
So,
I love it. I absolutely love it, because these are a lot of shows that I grew up on. I grew up with very young parents, so
yes.
So when these shows were like in first run syndication, I grew up on a lot of these shows.
I just like it. So it's just funny to go back in time like that.
Right? Yeah. You know what I like too is on some of these shows, you could tell when there was a real studio audience, and it just wasn't like the canned laughter.
Right.
Because on some of these shows, like during like a really quiet time, you'll actually hear people like coughing in the back. Yep. You'll actually hear like studio noise, like audience chatter and whatnot.
As opposed to now, when you watch, and here's the thing. I watched the Chips, and it's campy, it's funny, and it's just these ridiculous plots now, because
it's at the end of the
series.
It's
toward the end of the series.
That's what's cool too, is they show them in chronological order.
Yeah,
absolutely.
So when you see those things, and then you go, okay, now I'm gonna go and watch The Big Bang Theory or something.
Yeah.
And then you're talking about how back in the day there were actual live audiences. Now it is canned laughter.
Everything.
Because that shit is not funny. And I tried to watch a full episode just to see what the fucking hype was. I don't get it.
Chick is hot.
Get it.
You got to give it that. Chick is hot. But
it's just not bad. It's set up punchline. That's all it is.
The one main nerdy dude, Sheldon, that guy isn't funny, and he's supposed to be like the funniest one on there.
Right. No.
Nothing.
No.
Nothing. The kid from Roseanne, Rusty number 3.
Who shrank.
Right.
In the third installment of the movies.
He's almost kind of like that like that dude on How I Met Your Mother.
Right.
Where it's just like, man, if you're like supposed to be like in your like mid-20s, why are you so concerned with trying to find a wife?
Right.
You know what I mean?
What does it matter at that point?
Dude, you live in New York.
Yeah.
You and your friends are obviously rich from the places that you guys live in. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
And it's like, why are you so concerned? I don't know.
It's not good because it really showcases what the transition.
That to me is not realistic.
No, it isn't. That's the thing. It's like you watch them and you try to be open-minded about it, trying to be too biased about the whole thing. But then I watched it and it's like I can't watch this anymore. I don't want to watch this because it's not fucking funny. It's not funny.
And I know too they have they have a new version of The Odd Couple, which I'm a big fan of the
original.
TV show,
Right.
yeah, and also the movie too. The
It's
movie
not
is
gonna
funny.
happen.
And yeah, it's Matthew Perry from Friends, and
He's just trying anything desperately
he
to get
plays-
back or whatever.
He plays
Oscar?
He plays Oscar.
He does?
Yeah.
Really?
How is that? Because and then the dude from the gay cop from Reno 911
yeah.
plays Felix.
Okay.
And I'm just like, that's just I don't
Yeah.
know. Maybe I don't know the actor's name, but I guess the guy who plays Felix, maybe because he's kind of a dainty kind of guy anyway.
Right.
But I don't know, Matthew Perry
Perry
as
as
Oscar. I can't see him being like a cigar smoking slob.
Right.
Like how Oscar Madison's supposed to be.
That's right.
But I don't know.
They're gonna have the original.
You know,
theme song?
I
They should.
don't know.
They
I
should.
don't know.
What will be? It's gonna be.
It's gonna be with Kanye.
Yeah.
It's gonna be with Kanye.
He does all the things.
Oh,
Or was that or Ashley Simpson might be doing it? I
no,
think.
Ashley Simpson's dead now.
Is she?
I think she's dead.
Was she on a death watch?
I think she died a long time ago.
Woo! I think what happened was that SNL skit really that was it for her.
That was it for her, yeah.
That and the Orange Bowl. Those two incidents.
What happened at the Orange Bowl?
Okay, well, here's what happened. She was on SNL, for those of you who didn't see this, many moons ago. She was on SNL.
10 years ago, probably at least.
Maybe, yeah.
Yeah, this is a long time ago.
So she's
now.
on SNL, and she does her first song, and this is the second time. Like, they usually do 2 songs during the show. Her second song, they're all there, and apparently it was all taped.
The audio track goes back into the first
song. And so the band is trying to all right, we'll just play along with it.
Yeah, the band, yeah.
And meanwhile, Miss Simpson is just sitting there
but they've already let the vocal track go. And
Derek-
obviously she's not singing.
That's right. Yeah, the vocal tracks were already going, and she's like, "What do I do? I'll just do a jig.
Yeah.
I'll just do a jig, and hopefully no one will notice that." And then the fucked up thing was at the end of that show, she throws her band under the bus.
She tries to blame the band.
She did blame the band.
Her
She's like,
little studio band.
yeah, she's like, "Oh my god, they played the wrong song."
Really?
Ah.
Really? Because it looks like you had a little ventriloquist act
Yes,
going on
it was.
there.
Hello, everybody. So what happened was, okay, so that incident happened. So I guess her peoples decided, holy shit, what can we do? Oh, I got it. Let's put her in with a bunch of other artists during one of the Orange Bowls.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
So she's singing and doing her thing. And toward the end of her show, she's like, she belts out her last tune. Yeah! Right? Boo. 75,000 people are all booing her at the same time.
Oh, no.
Oh, it is bad. Can we play that audio at least? Can we try to play that audio?
I don't know. Did Warner Brothers take that down?
I don't think so. We're not showing it. We're just hearing
playing it.
All right, hold on. Let me
Show some video for a minute. Yeah. No, yeah, I never knew that. Ashley Simpson's career has been over for a long time.
Yeah,
I think.
she's,
we're more of in a Selena Gomez area now.
Yes.
Yeah, that's who the kids are into now. I think because I seen her on Letterman, and Letterman seems to have a fancy for her. He had her on like 3 times, like within like a 2-month span, and I think it's only because her and Letterman bonded over, hating the Biebs, hating Justin
of course.
Bieber.
Everybody hates the Biebs. That guy is on a death watch, I think. He just turned 21, but I feel that by 23...
He's on suicide watch.
By 23, he's like a power bottom in gay porn.
Yeah. Oh my
Okay,
God.
so I went on...
Another man's hand, right?
So I went on YouTube, and it said, I typed in Ashley Simpson,
Ashley
Orange
Simpson,
Bowl,
Orange Bowl, yeah.
and then it says Ashley Simpson, Orange Bowl, boo.
Boo.
So that must be it,
Has
right?
to be it. Let's move in closer here.
Moving a little closer. Don't be shy.
There it is right there. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh. That is not fake, people.
Nope.
Kelly Clarkson, Trace Adkins.
Oh, that's... One more time.
Oh, yeah.
One more time. It's just horrible.
What is that? She's trying to be Joan Jett.
Oh, look at that look. She knew it, too.
Yep, she knows she sucks. career officially DOA.
I love the announcer.
And I like the Kelly Clarkson there.
Yeah. Whoops.
Oh, no, she.
Blah, 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 blah. Ah, no more.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
How about Destiny's Child gets booed in Philly?
No, we don't want those people that gang raid us again.
What am I thinking?
What are you thinking, my friend?
Oh, my God.
Don't do that.
There actually is a lot of cool videos on YouTube of bands getting booed.
Right.
There's one of Nickelback getting booed, and they actually walk off stage.
Oh.
They like tell them like, "Fuck you guys," and like walk off stage.
Well, they're fucking hacks, man.
Europe, and I think it's over in Europe too. I think.
Right.
I think because a lot of European audiences, like they'll let you know,
right,
if you're a piece of shit. There's a really famous video of My Chemical Romance being
and what happened to that band too?
Right.
Wow.
Who knows? They're buried under Giant Stadium. They played a festival where they went on right after Slayer. And so all the Slayer fans pelted them with bottles and garbage and stuff like that. And it's and you watch it and it's just like a wall of garbage.
Oh,
just
no.
heading at them. But
did they cry off stage?
I don't know.
Stop it, guys. Come on.
I don't know. They don't like.
And the funny thing is, it's like here are European fans booing My Chemical Romance, but they accept David Hasselhoff.
Oh, they love
the
Hoff. They love.
Well, because he liberated them. He broke the Berlin Wall. I don't know if you knew that.
He sang on top of the Berlin Wall.
He sang on top
right.
of it, and he had this like
looking for freedom. Find that video.
Okay, let's find that one.
I dare the Hoff to sue us.
Let's see.
Dare the Hoff to shut us down. That's a pretty funny video too.
Okay.
But
we don't know if we can do that one.
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
That might be owned by somebody.
We're all. It's all bad now. See, that's the thing. It's like now it's like, should we
gotta pick and choose now?
I don't know. Okay.
What is it? The Hoff on top of the Berlin Wall, man. Or him drunk eating the cheeseburger.
Berlin Wall.
2014. Wow.
I came back. I'm still here, guys.
There he is, right there. The Hoff.
Damn.
Uno #1.
There it is, buddy. Oh, boo!
Oh, from the Oscar winning screenwriter of 12 years.
Lame. Hello.
I'm an old lady, and I'm going to get an award for this.
I hate. These are lame, man. Stop it. I don't care about that. All right, stop it. Here we go.
On all you Wonder Years.
That's not English.
Number 91 on our German countdown.
What's number 1? Overtaking Poland?
They don't talk about that anymore.
Okay.
Klaus-Peter Siegloch, ist denn da?
Yeah,
That's a great kin there.
I think that is great kid.
David Hasselhoff ist hier.
Oh, it turns out it's the Berlin Wall. No. Does he have his keyboard scarf on?
Liebe Zuschauer,
there it is. Is that one turn lights on stuff?
I think it does. Knight Rider. Oh, was this Baywatch? Was that on in '89?
I think so.
It might have been the start of it.
Start. Yeah, you could be right. It could be the start of that. But anyway.
Oh, but man,
Hasselhoff, 1989.
Their Knight Rider over there.
There it is.
Michael, I'm going to play on the Berlin Wall.
I believe I can fly. What? Anyway. So there it is.
We didn't even get to the song.
All right, let's get to the song. Sorry.
Here.
I know.
We'll cut it forward here and
play that.
Look at that.
There you go.
Here we go. Oh, the whole jacket's lit up.
Wow.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh man, they love this shit over there.
Look at those guys and gals.
They go nuts, man. They like Rom sign and they like this. All right.
But how can such a suppressed group of people love the Hoff? I don't get it.
Because they don't know any better. At the time, they didn't know any better.
I guess not. Now they do.
Now they do.
Now they know about Royales with cheese now.
Right. Yeah.
They don't call it a quarter pound. They know what the fuck.
They got the metric system over there.
What the fuck a quarter pounder is.
What if he fell off the Berlin Wall?
Oh, someone throwing something at him.
What is that?
Look out! Ooh!
Whoa!
I didn't know
that.
that.
Wait, what is this? What's number 3 here?
3, 2, 1.
They threw like a bottle rocket at him or something.
They're throwing like Molotov cocktails
So maybe
at him.
the Germans don't like David Hasselhoff as much as we think.
Maybe those two were shot and killed.
That's very American of us to just assume.
Right. Hey, I'm an American. My name's Hasselhoff. It's sort of German, right?
Kind of.
It is probably.
Dusseldorf, Hasselhoff.
Dusseldorf, and he's been looking for freedom. Or finding
Weren't-
freedom, or
Weren't we
working.
talking about old TV shows?
We were, but I guess that kind of like sidetracked us.
Well,
into,
Knight Rider. I
Right.
mean, come on.
Well, that's what I'm hoping for about these old TV shows on Antenna TVs or MeTV or whatever.
MeTV.
Bring back Knight
Yeah.
Rider. Bring back Hunter. I've been waiting for that forever.
Oh my God! Right.
Bring back Matt Houston.
We tried to watch Doctor Who the other night,
I can't watch Doctor
and I
Who.
don't understand that.
I don't get it. I think I'm too much into the Star Wars to like try to understand.
That's a little too British.
Doctor
maybe.
Who. It is. And
I can
there's-
appreciate Monty Python, but Doctor Who's a little too British.
Yeah, it's like, all right. But there's so many doctors now. There's like there are multiple doctors throughout
Right.
the history of Doctor Who. So
Right.
I can't. But that's what I'm hoping for. I'm petitioning Knight Rider. Again, Matt Houston.
Matt Houston, Little Hunter.
Little Hunter, maybe Magnum PI. That was pretty
Sure,
cool show.
absolutely.
What else was like? Oh, Hardcastle McCormick. Ride,
Isn't
riding
that,
like the
Spices?
demon that what's that?
Isn't that like a spice? McCormick? Isn't that like a seasoned salt?
Before he made his billions on
in
spices,
the seasoned salt business.
he did a little show called Hardcastle and McCormick. So there it is.
I honestly would like to see one of my favorite shows
Uh-huh.
with one of the greatest theme songs of all time. Actually, I'm going to give you two
Okay.
songs, and I think they're both created by the same group of people.
All right.
I'm going to go for Barney Miller.
Oh yeah.
Big fan of that. And also, why can I not see episodes of Night Court anywhere?
Yeah, that's
I
a
love
good one.
that show,
That's
man.
a great show.
And another great theme, dude. Bo-doop,
Oh fuck you.
bo-doop, boop, boop, bow-dow-dow.
I'm tired of advertisements.
Oh,
I'm tired of this
Look,
old
we should watch
lady.
all the versions.
Wow.
6 minute, a 6 minute thing. I don't know. Okay, here we go.
There
now.
we go.
Here we go. This is the theme to Barney Miller. I think that's a cover, but
It
that
is.
is damn good. Man, my dad loves Barney Miller, man.
That's a good bass line, though.
Right?
I asked you that before. I said, because you played the bass.
Right.
Did you learn to play the bass because of Barney Miller?
that could be a big part of it.
Part
Yeah,
of the influence
yeah,
of it all?
absolutely.
All right.
Look
And
up
then Night Court, right?
Night Court, yeah. Hold on, I want to stop real quick. There was a clip there, and it was an episode of Family Feud. Dallas versus 8 is Enough.
I saw that. I don't know what that's all about.
I don't know either.
All right.
Yeah, right there. Let's
try that
Hopefully,
one.
there's not a commercial this time.
I bet you it is. Watch. Do it. You know it. Yeah.
Advertisement for toast.
We're not going to let you hear that.
No, yeah.
We're tired of it. Well, that's a good sandwich, though.
Yeah, look at that.
That's a pretty meaty there sandwich.
What's this for? Turkey
Who's
Rachel?
for Rackle? Who's Raquel?
Oh, Mike's favorite.
Oh, there it is.
They are. It feels like an Arby's night. Yeah.
Great show.
Oh man.
Funny. Kind of had a little crush on Marky Post.
Oh yeah, she was hot, man. Absolutely.
Bull was badass.
Bull and also dude,
Who's
my
that
favorite.
chick?
This supposed to be like really early.
Karen
one.
Austin. Who are you?
This supposed to be really early.
Was
Like
that pre-Marky Post?
first season, maybe. Probably, yeah.
Wow. Who is this chick?
No, I bet this is like Gail Strickland.
There
John
it is. John
Larroquette,
Larroquette.
yeah.
Man. There it is. Richard Malt. Yep.
Yep. Oh, the old lady. Okay, this is like first season.
Okay.
Yeah.
But I thought that Marky Post was in the first season.
No, I think she came in. I think she came in like season 2 or 3.
She need to sexy it up. Night
Yeah,
Court
a little
needed to sexy
bit.
it up.
After-
Karen couldn't do it.
What about who's the sexy black bailiff chick?
That was a guy.
Oh, Roz.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Roz.
remember Roz? Yeah.
Roz. Yeah, that's right.
She had it going on.
Bring back Night Court.
Bring back Night Court,
But that's
please.
the thing. That's the thing about it. It's like if Nickelodeon, it was Nick at Night, if they bypassed Night Court,
Oh,
then
fuck.
why don't Antenna TV kid and go? Oh,
No,
we'll
see,
take over.
that's why Antenna TV and this Me TV, all that is way better because now Nick at Night, their definition of like retro TV is something that was on in like 2008.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
they show like Full House, they show that a lot. And the George Lopez show, they show that a lot.
No, not a fan of either.
So,
to be honest, I'm not really a big fan of Full House.
What?
I'm sorry, man. I got to be honest here. I wasn't a big fan.
I think that sad music needs that, like, music that comes in where they've, like, learned a lesson at the
Oh,
end.
I thought you meant sad music like from The Incredible Hulk.
Oh, no.
Sad.
How dare you reference a good show in the middle of our crappy show?
Shut up. I know what I'm doing.
Yeah, no. I remember watching Full House.
It's the piano, right?
Full House is very corny. Very corny, but
They call it the Lonely Man theme.
is that really what it's called?
I think so. All right, here we go.
Da, 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 da.
Okay. Oh.
Oh, jeez.
Let me just say one thing, Beyonce. We here at Soulcraft are sorry.
Very sorry.
Deep
B.
hurting.
B, please. B. Queen B, please.
And
accept our apologies.
And to your 7 writers out there, sorry, man. Or lady.
Mans,
or both.
ladies, people.
We didn't know. We just didn't know.
We didn't know that here in America, we didn't have the right to make fun of
We
things.
just wanted to showcase how bad your writing is.
It's terrible.
It's not even writing.
It's
I could have
awful.
wrote that. We could have wrote that.
We will write that.
In fact, we have been writing stuff about smoking PCP.
And it's about 10 years in the making.
But it will be out
It
soon.
will be out, kind of like Chinese democracy.
So Beyonce, to Jay-Z in the toilet, we're sorry.
What about if this was Kanye's fault? Should we do a separate one for Kanye?
You know what? I will never apologize to Kanye.
Kanye,
Sorry, man.
eat a
Just
dick.
kidding. You see how I did that? I almost said sorry, but then I said no, I was just kidding. All right, that's depressing. You know what? Let's take a break.
Let's do that.
Let's take a break. Let's refocus.
Yeah, right.
I do want to talk about, like I said, the funny actors who decide to get dramatic
Right.
and bust out their
'Cause,
dramatic chops.
Because then on the next show,
Yes.
we're gonna start a little thing of a bad movie critique.
Okay.
Bad movie review.
All right, that's fine.
I think that's what we should call it. We should call it Mike and Marklar in the aisle.
In the aisle. Leaving the aisle.
Leaving disgusted in the aisle.
Frustrated, upset.
And so the first movie that we're gonna watch in this
let's don't say it. If
No?
you're going to talk about it right now, let's save it because
okay, we'll let you know.
we'll let you know what it is.
But it ties into a very good conversation about these actors that, start very funny,
yes.
and then maybe they decide they need to kind of indie it up a little bit with a more serious art house movie.
Because they figure I'm an actor. I have range.
Right.
I'm not just a funny guy or gal. I can do things.
I don't want to be this forever.
No. It wasn't me. It was them.
Yes, just like when he became Sully.
That's right. All right, so we'll take
Such a wide range.
cling, 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 cling. All right, we'll be back. We're gonna, like I said, decompress. We're gonna put the Soulcraft on autopilot for a second, and we'll be back. We'll discuss. So why don't you hang out there? Just don't go
Just
anywhere.
chill. Just chill for a second,
Just chill, Winston.
and we'll be back.
All right, peace.
Let me just tell you this first. I was at a place eating dinner in New York, and I heard these 2 women talking, and one of them is talking about the guy she's dating. They were about 21 years old, like NYU students, and so she's talking about it. A lot of times I'll hear this woman talking about the guy she's dating, and she runs down the stuff that's not satisfying, the things she doesn't like. She's like, he's just, I text him, and he doesn't respond right away, and then when he does, it's whatever. So that's weird. And then I saw him, and he's just being weird, and so then he calls me. He's like, "I'm sorry, I'm weird because it's weird right now." And I was like, "Whatever, it's just weird." And then I'm listening because I want to know what is her friend gonna say. I want to know what kind of friend she has, And her friend just says, "He's a piece of shit. He's a piece of shit. He's not good enough for you because you're amazing. You're amazing. So he just can't handle how amazing you are." And I remember thinking, that is a shitty friend. That's not a good friend. That is not a good way to approach life. I'm amazing. And anybody who doesn't text me back just can't handle how amazing I am. I mean, she's a student. She's not Nelson Mandela. She's in college. I'm sure she's fine, but you're amazing the way you take classes. What is so amazing? She's kind of boring. He's kind of a douche. It's fine. They're fine. You need to know that you're boring a little bit. It's important. Self-love is a good thing, but self-awareness is more important. You need to once in a while go, oh, I'm kind of an asshole. You have to have that thought once in a while, or you're a psychopath. You know, like when you say to a friend of yours, you're being an asshole, and they're like, no, I'm not. Well, it's not up to you if you're an asshole or not. That's up to everybody else. You don't get to say no to that. You're an asshole. No, I'm not. Oh, sorry. I thought, okay, I'm glad I checked. I guess you're not. It's like America. I feel like America is like the world's worst girlfriend. America is like a terrible girlfriend to the rest of the world. Because when somebody hurts America, she remembers it forever. But if she does anything bad, it's like, what? I didn't do anything. America, why do you keep bombing those people in Yemen and all these? Go, it's 9/11, okay? 9/11. Shut up, asshole. Okay, well, you killed hundreds of thousands of people, so I think, yeah, no, but 9/11. Fuck you. You didn't understand. Yeah, but you're torturing people. It wasn't even torture. Oh my God. He's such a baby. I didn't even do anything to him.
Now, back to Soulcraft. Little Louis C.K. there.
Yeah, a little bit, huh?
Yeah.
Man, just rings. Just everything he says just rings nothing but truth.
Truth, isn't it? Yeah, just we were laughing, but we're like, I think he's onto something there.
No, absolutely right. Absolutely right. There's there's a time when you got to be that real friend. You got to be real.
You gotta be real, son.
You got to be real.
Gotta be real.
Mike has never been one to not be like, tone it down a little bit.
Hey, I gotta tell you straight up. I just, that's how it is.
And that's why me and Mike are homies. 10 plus right there. 10 plus.
Right there. Let's do the
punch it in. Turn the key, buddy. Turn the key, buddy.
There it is. It's a visual. Tough. Sorry. It's Soulcraft.
Copy written only. Sorry about that.
Welcome. Yeah, you can't take that, Beyonce.
Right.
If you do, I'll sue your ass.
Turning the key, bitch. Better not see that up in your video.
Kanye, son, we don't want to get there, son. We don't want to be there. We don't be that guy. Well, welcome. Yeah, Soulcraft
man.
Back. Take a little break.
I like that. Got a little regrouping session
Yeah,
going.
we decided to put it on autopilot and go to the, I guess the green room, you can call it.
Greenery.
And went to the
Conservatory.
yes, exactly.
The conservatory.
Right. Enjoyed
the view from space there and contemplated what we were going to do next.
And we were talking about some stuff. Well, quickly though.
Quickly stuff.
Because we really want to get into what we're talking about as far as actors who are really funny.
Right.
Because
we have a movie that we're going to watch.
Yes.
And we're going to, I think starting on the next episode.
Well, don't say that. Leave it.
No, I know. I'm just saying. I think it'll be.
Give them enough, Kevin.
I'm just saying. I think it's the
Marklar,
start
Kevin.
it's the start of a new bit. It's
right.
not. Well, it's
Sure.
not a bit, but a new
segment.
Segment.
Let's say segment.
That's exactly the word I'm looking for.
Let's say segment on
That's
that.
exactly what I'm looking for. I don't want to do bits on this show.
Bits
we're
and
not
jokes and bits and
we're
jokes.
not a bitty group here.
No, we're not. We basically just say, hey, here's some stories that we want to talk about. Maybe we'll be funny.
Who knows?
Maybe we won't.
Maybe we could turn something that's dark and depressing into a humorous situation.
I think the kids say, turn that frown upside down.
Oh, I thought it was to the side.
To the left, to the left, to the right, to the right.
And it's Tootsie Roll. Tootsie Roll.
But we wanted to I guess, just talk a little bit about some stuff. In particular, we were, like I said, on the observation deck, and we were talking about how Justin Bieber has like a comedy roast.
Oh, that's right.
That's going to be happening soon.
Oh, Comedy Central, man. See, I like that they brought these roasts back.
I
right?
do too. I like that. I like the
Because
old school ones.
If it's done with the right person,
Right.
it could be really good.
Right.
But the last couple of years, man, now it's Justin Bieber.
And why does he deserve it?
Exactly why? Because he's a shithead?
Maybe. But that's the thing I was saying. I didn't want to say anything until we get back on the microphones. But my theory is they just want to do it because he's Justin Bieber.
Because
and
he's
because
a wreck,
he's
train wreck.
He's a piece of shit who's he had his peak. That's it. Now no one talks about his music. No one ever says, man, he's so prolific when he does everything. I think he's
right, yeah.
it's all about what he does, like getting a tattoo, having a really hot girlfriend now. He just turned 21. Woo! Who gives a shit?
Right, exactly. I
And
didn't get that
so-
much press when I turned 20.
Neither
21.
did I. And I'm Mike D.
Right, exactly. And I'm Marklar.
Hey.
I had an episode of South Park about me. No.
That's right. But the thing was, it's like, what else has he deserved? And the way I was saying was, I think Comedy Central decided, hey, listen, we know this guy's a loser. We know it.
Uh-huh.
So let's just pretend that we're roasting him. But in actuality, it's just basically a shit-on session for an hour.
Right, pretty much.
And for that, and Justin Bieber will not know that
He's
wait.
getting paid. He's getting paid
he's getting
for
paid.
it. What does he care?
I guess, whatever. Yeah.
How much money do you think Comedy Central forked over? And you got to consider this too.
Yeah.
Biebs might be a fan of the Comedy Central. He
Okay.
might be he might be a big fan of their whole catalog. So maybe he was nice enough to do it on the cheap. Who knows?
Now, are we talking American money or Canadian money here?
Ooh, good.
Ew, good counter question.
Didn't even think about that.
Ouch.
He is Canadian.
He is. Thank God.
Why haven't we
not
just deported him
Thank
then?
God he's not an American. Or I kick his ass right now.
You know how many islands are up in Canada around
lot.
like Hudson Bay and stuff? Like,
Yeah.
Can't we just give him an island that just freezes over in the winter? I don't know.
Sure.
Yeah, that's my solution.
Let's see. I think he's going to be getting 500,000.
That's probably an accurate guess.
I'm going to say $500,000.
I can't see it being over $1 million.
It can't be over $1 million because Comedy
I don't think
Central's
Comedy
like,
Central has that money.
although they might be giving him a shitload just because we'll give him a shitload of money, but know this, we are not holding back. We are going to be talking shit about you and everything about you.
True.
So maybe they gave him a little bit more.
They told him we had to look under the couch cushions to scrounge this $1 million up.
We have some of that Chappelle money left over, so here you go.
Right, yeah. We get a little from the DVD sales.
Right,
yeah.
exactly. So that's what I think. I think that
Good point.
I think Comedy Central but that's the thing. They will not tell him exactly what they're going to be doing. All they're saying is no holds barred.
I don't even
basically.
know like which comedians are even on this anymore.
I know that
It used to be like, it was always like Greg Giraldo.
who's no longer with us.
He is R.I.P. now.
Which sucks because I would love to hear him fucking go off on him.
Dude, he will.
Miss
man.
that guy.
Yep. Yeah.
That guy was so funny, and he was the best in all the roast because he's the kind of guy that didn't
Would
give a
not
fuck.
hold back.
He would not,
Would
hold,
not hold
back.
back.
He's like, you know what? I don't give a shit who these people think. I'm going to talk shit because that's what a comedian does.
You're right, exactly.
And so he never backed down, and I totally respected him for that. God, I don't know. I know that Jeffrey Ross is still the roast master.
Oh, is he? Okay.
I think he's still
I
doing
like that.
it.
Jeffrey Ross is
Jeffrey
good.
Ross is good.
Yeah.
But as far as like
I don't know.
binge celebrities,
I'm gonna look that up on my cell device.
why don't you look that up on your cell device, Kev?
But yeah,
Pardon me, Marklar.
I did like last year when they did the roast of I think it was James Franco,
Right?
and that was pretty funny because you had like Seth, obviously you had Seth Rogen and
Oh yeah,
Jonah Hill and all those guys, and
right,
so,
right.
yeah, let's see the roast of Bieber.
The Bieber. What a loser.
Google corrected it as, do you mean roast of beef beer?
Sure. What is beef beer anyway? Is that tasty? Is it salty? What is it?
That's a
Yalky.
that's a whole nother episode.
That is a whole nother episode. This is fun watching you do this.
Is it really?
It is. It's fun for the fans that like this show.
Yeah, right, exactly. So from what I see right here, so far they have Snoop Dizzle.
Of course.
Snoop Dizzle. He's gonna be doing it. Shaq. Shaq.
Let me tell you something about burgers. They're delicious. That's all I gotta say.
I got a Cadillac from that commercial that I can't even fit inside.
I'm still in Food Shenanigans. Remember that?
Uh,
Kevin Rock. What's up, Doc?
and Martha Stewart.
What the heck? What?
Martha Stewart, apparently. Because her and Snoop chill together.
I guess they smoked
They're
that
homies.
reefer.
The homies, man. They smoke that dank.
They smoked that M.
It says here, Ludacris. Luda. Hannibal Buress. He's actually pretty funny.
Okay.
Jeffrey Ross, yeah. And it says that Kevin Hart is the host.
Oh, you know what? I'm not a fan of Kevin Hart.
He's
I'm not saying I hate him because
hit or miss. To me, he's hit or miss.
I just don't find him funny. I think he's trying too hard to be funny. And
Too much yelling.
Too much yelling, dude. Relax. I know you're 5-0, but relax.
Too much yelling.
Take it easy. Take it
no,
easy.
I think he's.
I think it's too much right now. Too much of him.
Yeah.
I see.
Oh yeah. Because he has a movie coming out like every other month now.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah.
Now
and-
with Will Ferrell called "Get It Hard" or something like that.
yeah, something like that.
Something like that.
But
Anyway.
that actually looks pretty good.
No.
You're saying
We'll
no on
discuss that on another episode.
That's another episode.
That is
all
a
right.
total another
I think that
episode.
trailer looks pretty funny. But yeah, his stand-up comedy is, I just think he's just hot at the moment. You know what I
Right.
mean? He's just like
I don't know. Just again.
He's what Dane Cook wishes that he could have been. Dane, because remember when Dane Cook was like
Yes,
hot for a minute,
and
then he tried to act. He had a couple movies, and he tried the serious route too because he did Mr. Brooks.
That's right.
And,
shit,
yeah.
that is right. Oh my god.
Remember?
Yeah.
And
unfortunately, I remember. Yeah.
And so, but then like nothing really happened, and he fizzled out.
Faded, man.
Kevin Hart's lucky because his acting career has been just as apparently as good as his comedy career. So,
well, we'll see. I mean, again,
we'll see because he'll do something serious too.
He will.
Eventually. This is probably a good this is a good segue here. Yeah, he's at a point now where this short screaming guy is making him millions. And eventually, he's gonna get tired of that because they all get a taste of the acting bug.
Of course,
and then all of a sudden, I am willing to bet within the next year, within a year from today, that we see him at least dip his foot into a dramatic role. Maybe not go full on Denzel.
Okay. Yeah,
but I'm saying
there will be a part.
He kind of puts his toe in there. Kind of puts his toe in the water a little bit.
I'm gonna try this, guys.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try this.
Yeah.
All right. Shit, Kevin. Breaking news, dude.
What's that?
Breaking news. Breaking news.
Oh no! What's going on here?
Breaking news, buddy.
Oh shit.
Local late breaking news now. Hip-hop star turned reality TV star Robert Van Winkle, better known as Vanilla Ice,
Oh my God.
What?
has just been arrested for burglary.
Oh no.
He's being questioned right now at the Lantana Police Department. Whitney Burbank is there live.
Live.
Ooh.
You're on. You're on.
You're on,
Tom,
stupid.
We're told
Whitney.
that Van Winkle has been meeting with Lantana police
Rip Van
all
Winkle?
day. Now
He's
we're
sleeping
about to show you
inside.
a 2008 mugshot of Robert Van Winkle. Now,
Nice
another
bowl
brush
cut
with
there.
law enforcement.
Whoops.
Lantana police say Van Winkle was involved in a burglary
that's Vanilla
sometime
Ice.
this past
Yes.
December and possibly as recent as this month.
That's a 2008
Furniture,
arrest.
A pool heater,
Did
bicycles,
we go back
and
in
other
time?
items were taken from a foreclosed home on the 100 block of Atlantic Avenue in Lantana. Police say Van Winkle was somehow involved. The former rapper and reality TV star is renovating a property nearby.
Oh.
Police say they found several of the stolen items inside one of Van Winkle's properties.
Oh yeah,
in
go Ninja.
unincorporated Palm Beach County. But all of those items have since been returned, and police say that Van Winkle came forward to them on his own accord sometime
Word to your
earlier
mother.
today. For now, we're live in Lantana. Whitney Burbank, WPBF 25 News.
Thank you, Whitney. Thank you for that that
Oh,
breaking
wow.
news.
Breaking-
Vanilla Ice.
Thank you very much for that. Wow.
Wow.
Who would have thought Vanilla Ice, man? You must be rich as a mug, man.
That's where
rolling. Oh,
Oh no.
Queen has that money.
Oops.
Ugh.
One of those.
Yeah.
That's what happens when you're. That's what's gonna happen
Really,
to Justin
man?
Bieber. That's what's gonna happen to Justin Bieber.
Vanilla Ice. Yeah, he's gonna break into a house.
He's gonna break in a house and just steal shit.
steal someone's shit. Yeah.
Get
Oh my
blown
god,
away.
dude. Why Vanilla Ice? You're already a joke, man.
You're right.
I would say you're just now. We're probably getting to a point because I know he has these reality shows
Yeah.
where he like refurbishes homes.
Right. He does that now.
Hey, that's his big thing.
That's
now.
his bag, baby.
Well, it was apparently.
Oh no.
And yeah, I mean, come on, man. You were just getting back to being probably
at least respectable.
the most respectable that you're gonna get.
Right.
And
Oh, my God.
oh man, you.
But that's the
ruined
thing.
that.
That's Justin Bieber 10 years from now.
Yeah, I would say 5 years from now.
Okay, let's say
I'm
5
gonna say
years.
5
let's,
years.
Yeah, let's
from
cut
now.
it in half. Let's say 5 years from now. But that's the
I'm
thing.
gonna say tomorrow.
Vanilla Ice, that one hit that he did, but that hit made him a superstar. He was on top of the world.
Oh,
he was
for sure.
He was doing everything. He was in
But he was fake, man.
Fake, but no one
as a
knew that
$3
because
bill, y'all.
But he got his money though. He got his money, did his thing. But
I don't know how much of that money though goes to Queen, man. I'm telling you, David Bowie and Queen
got
did some of that
some
too.
of that. He was rolling
You would think.
some.
You would think. You would think, but I
but
don't
still,
know, man.
top of that thing, whatever the plateau, whatever it was. And
You
then
know
all of
what's
a sudden
funny
now
though?
He's arrested.
Is you play Ice Ice Baby now?
Yeah.
That song is better than anything out right now.
That's true. You know,
because at least he has like lyrical flow,
right?
You know what I mean? And he's not just like mumbling the same words. You know what I mean?
Air.
Like, you're right.
Air.
I got my air.
Air.
I'm breathing air.
I like to
got my air in my tires. I got air.
I got air in my head.
Yeah. So it's like, you know, that's a song that was at one time a laughing stock.
Right.
Kind of isn't that bad when it's compared
When
to
you
the
really,
shit that comes out now.
when you compare it to today,
yeah,
it's like, you know, the best shit ever put out.
Right? Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. I would rather listen to Too Legit to Quit. I would rather listen to that MC Hammer Adams Family theme song. I would rather listen to that.
Oh no.
Yeah.
I have nothing to come back on that
Yeah,
one.
that's kind of hit a dead end with that. Yeah.
Ouch. All right. Well, that's what I meant. But you know, the small talk about Justin Bieber celebrity. We got to watch it just to see what it's all about.
For sure. Yeah, absolutely.
Talk about that.
We'll have clips and whatnot. from
Holy
that.
cow.
Yeah.
But let's talk about what we were going to be talking about, which was funny actors that we all know and love.
Right. Exactly.
That decide, okay, I made my claim of, let's say, take for instance, Adam Sandler.
Adam Sandler.
Comes out with some really juvenile, stupid movies.
Billy Madison.
Happy Gilmore.
He's known for that kind of weird. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that exactly.
So basically, he was talking gibberish in the first movie.
Right.
Right?
Yeah.
But that made him
Billy
millions.
Madison,
But that made him millions of dollars. Everybody knows him and stuff. But then slowly but surely, he decides
around early 2000s.
I think,
around
yeah,
there.
I think at that point maybe
I think he does Punch.
He did Punch Drunk
Love.
Love, which apparently critics loved it.
Never seen it.
I've never seen it. I don't know if I want to see it.
I'm not going to critique it because I know we'll get bashed on the.
I know.
You never have seen it. You never have seen it. So
Yes.
that right there is a hip hop song.
Oh, is it?
Uh-oh. So yeah.
But yeah, he's Adam Sandler. He decided I'm going to try this out, and
I want to be serious.
it just doesn't
Take
work
me
out.
serious now.
Jim Carrey, another guy.
Jim Carrey.
Ace Ventura movies.
Ace Ventura, The Mask.
Liar Liar.
Yep.
I mean,
Dumb and Dumber.
but then you know you were saying Eternal Sunshine movie comes along.
He did. Well, I think.
Oh no, did he do
for
Man on
him,
the
it was
Moon?
Truman Show. He started.
and then Man on the Moon.
Man on the Moon's pretty good.
I
but
like
yeah,
that one,
it's definitely not like wacky Jim Carrey. But that was better than I thought it was going to be.
Then we got Steve Carell, who's been on The Office, Daily Show actually started.
Yep.
And then he did a lot of these goofy movies. I think he redid
40-Year-Old Virgin.
Get Smart. 40 Virgin.
He kind of started doing kind of stuff like that.
But then he decided now he wants to do this wrestling movie with your boy, your homegirl, Channing
Mark
Tatum.
Ruffalo. Ooh, Bruce Banner. Oh, sorry.
No, I'm talking about your boyfriend, Channing Tatum.
Oh, I don't know who that is. Who's that?
Well, I know you're upset right now because he hasn't called you back. But
Yeah.
no, Channing Tatum. And then if Shay's listening, it's Cheddar Tater Tots. Is his name.
That's his official
Shut up, Mike.
birth-given name.
Shut up.
We love you, Shay.
We love you, Shay. But that theater, when all the girls saw it, was like a waterfall was in that building.
Oh my God. Like the doors opening from The Shining.
Yeah, exactly.
Except the different liquid.
Right, different kind of
Fluid.
liquidy substance. Yeah.
Oh my God! Ride the wave. Yeah, Dick Dale's in there playing. Yeah,
that's the best movie I've ever seen. Anyway, but Steve Carell is in this movie, but he's very dramatic in this movie with Cheddar Tater
That movie
Tots.
does look pretty good,
But it does look good
because I think that guy like murders somebody. It has to do something about murder. I know that.
But the thing is, it's like, I don't know. It's some of it. It's a hit or miss. It's like, why would you want to do that? I mean, continue what you know. Go for your strengths. I guess.
I don't mind them expanding. Going into those roles, but when you come back to what you're good at, comedy, don't being bullshit.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, come back strong.
Don't be in Burt Wonderstone. With also that had Jim Carrey. It's like two falling stars collided.
Oh, man. We talked about this,
We did.
didn't we? We discussed about this movie, Burt Wonderson. And the funny
Wonderstone,
sorry. Burt
It's not going to matter.
Doesn't
anyway.
matter at this point. It's like Bob Sponge. You know? Doesn't matter at this point.
The knockoff
knockoff
SpongeBob
SpongeBob,
costume
yeah.
at the swap meet. Bob Sponge.
Bob Sponge here, attorney at large. But yeah, Burt Wonderstone. Okay, it has. Yeah, you would think that, okay, I did my dramatic thing. I got to go back and just, rekindle that comedy fire again.
Right. Yep.
And you're right. If you're going to be going back and doing what your strength is, it's got to work, man. It's got to be funny. It's got to be like the right people writing it, the right director, the right cast. This movie, I don't think has any of that at all.
No.
I think nothing what I just said never happened in that movie.
To me, it's pure Hollywood garbage.
Yeah.
There's
absolutely.
There's no edge to it. There's no originality to it.
Right.
It's just it's just like what you said about 2.5 Men earlier.
Oh,
just
yeah.
set him up and knock him down. I'm sorry, Big Bang Theory.
Yeah, it's
set him up and knock him down.
That's right.
Which is pretty much 2.5 Men.
Set a
also.
punchline. Set a punchline. That's all it is.
So yeah, it's I don't know. But I think what we're gonna do, Mike, is
well, first let me just say that.
Say it.
Here's what
it, baby. Just say it.
What made me laugh about talking about Burt Wonderstone was the fact that the distribution, whoever the person or persons that distribute this DVD,
right?
What made them decide what's the best traffic to get this movie out there?
How is this movie going to sell the fastest?
Where is it going to be selling the fastest? And that way it's just like, yeah, we're making money out of it.
Constant foot traffic. In and out.
At a gas station.
At a gas station.
This movie is at a gas station.
On clearance for $2.
And I bought it, dude. Ladies and gentlemen out there, I bought it.
Ladies and gentlemen of the jury.
This just in, everybody. I bought Burt Wonderstone.
Burt Wonderstone for $2.
And why did I buy Burt Wonderstone for $2?
Why?
Because I wanted to talk shit about it.
Let's talk some fucking smack about it.
So guess what, kids? Next time we launch the Soulcraft, we're going to be talking about Burt Wonderstone and how bad Burt Wonderstone is.
And I believe this should start a new segment.
A new segment.
Because, I mean, come on, man. We love awful movies, man.
I agree.
We love it. What movie did we watch the other night with Gerbier? Little movie called Bulletproof.
Little thing. Thank you again, Antenna TV.
Yes. That was on Grit. Wasn't that on Grit?
Grit, whatever.
Or one of those channels.
I say Antenna TV because you need an antenna to watch this stuff.
Right, exactly.
But thank you, Grit.
Grit TV.
TV with a backbone or whatever the fuck it's called. It's this 1988 movie called Bulletproof.
Bulletproof.
And it's got motorcycle accident. This was before he got fucked up in the head.
This is probably even before Lethal Weapon. What
I think it's after. I think the first one came out in 87.
87 or 86 probably.
So maybe the third one or second one came out in 89. So this is probably a year prior to... No, we don't... No.
It had to
Gary
have been.
Busey was the first one.
He was in the first one, yeah.
Yeah.
Second's about the diplomatic immunity.
Right.
That one's my favorite.
Okay. That's right. You just been decaffeinated. But it's so bad. He plays this cop that apparently is bulletproof.
He remember at the beginning.
Yes.
There's a shootout.
Right.
He gets shot like in the shoulder
4 times, I think, or something.
And
like that.
he goes home and he just cuts the bullets out.
Right.
He has a mason jar full of slugs that he's taken out of himself.
Blink, blink.
And everywhere he goes, every criminal knows his name. That's Bulletproof.
Bulletproof.
Yeah.
Who? Bulletproof.
Now we did miss like a good
20
minutes of this movie.
We did
because we were jumping around. We didn't know the gold that we had in our hand when we first got it. So
we apologize.
This is really based off of like we did watch a good probably 45 minutes.
We watched the ending of it
up until the ending.
Up to the ending, which was
he steals a tank, some kind of like
experimental tank. Let's say
experimental like robotic tank that looks very plush inside.
But here's the thing. 2 things about this tank. One, it's futuristic, so there's a lot of gizmos and
Right.
and screens that show a lot of different things.
Atari graphics.
It looked like at one point it looked like the video game Tempest.
That's right, yeah.
It just looked like it.
I think they were playing Combat at one time, yeah.
But
Knocking the tank off.
It's a very spacious tank, right?
Oh, yeah, it's like Gucci couches in there.
It's like nice sleep deprivation type of like area. Anyway, but the thing was about this tank, it wasn't like a normal. You drive it normally, like you drive a car just forward. Gary Busey was driving sideways, like side. He was like side saddling. He was side saddling the tank there.
Wow. Yeah, he was, wasn't he? And yeah, it was all ran on like computers and stuff. And then remember, there was the time that he just like fell over. Remember? And like the girl,
That's right.
the girl that he's with, the love interest,
Yes.
who's in the tank with him, just kind of like looks at the ground, like, "Oh,
Right.
you okay?"
Yeah. It's like, what happened? It looked like it was just a random tank that just threw in there.
Right, exactly, yeah. And remember, I was telling you, I think it was supposed to be like, I'm sure Gary Busey wanted some like method acting,
Right.
So he's like, "I'm just gonna do it.
I'm just gonna see what happens.
Just gonna do it.
I'm gonna see where the scene takes us."
And I want to get her natural reaction. And so when he threw himself onto the ground, her natural reaction is just like, "Oh, you okay?"
Oh, hey, what's going on? Are we rolling?
I'm sure Gary Busey at this point of his life is on so much coke.
Right.
Because I mean, dude, how many times we could have had a drinking game based on how many times they would just randomly cut to him and he'd go, "Whoa, woo, woohoo!" Yeah, just random, just random yelps.
That was true.
Random
I was just gonna
coked out
say
yelps.
that. Yeah, just random yelps of.
Oh my god, man.
Yeah, mule.
Yeah, hoo-ah. Yeah.
So I guess to wrap it up, as far as we're talking about like antenna movies and Burt Wonderstone, we're doing this. We're actually gonna be watching a bad movie for you guys out there.
For you out there.
So we can critique it like Siskel and Ebert used to do.
Right.
And just kind of go through the motions, pick out our favorite nonsensical scenes, whatever, the bad acting, the bad writing.
Everything.
It'll be talked about. We'll have
Everything.
a nice book report regarding Burt Wonderstone.
Maybe that's what we should call it. Segment's going to be called Gas Station Movies.
Yeah.
And it'll be nothing movies we find at the
But
gas
that's
station.
the thing. Who decided that would be? All right, here's these guys like in this.
Well,
like,
it flopped to the box office.
here's
Where can we
what-
read?
He's got this big ass Cuban cigar in
Yeah,
his
right.
mouth. What are we gonna do now, boys?
Looks like he looks like Kingpin from X-Men, right?
That's right.
Yeah.
And say here,
700 pounds just smoking a big cigar, yeah.
Burt Wonderstone. Where are we at with that?
Bring it to all the shells and chevrons in the tri-state area. Oh, my God.
What a brilliant marketing idea.
Yep, absolutely.
Let's just take it and put it at a gas station.
Gas station flicks, man.
Do they have a better selection of movies other than Burt Wonderstone at these gas stations?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. There was another great one I saw called Stolen, and it has our man Nicolas Cage.
She's dead. She's dead, sir. She's dead.
Nicolas Cage stars as a former hitman who I'm sorry. He's a thief.
Oh.
He's a former jewel thief.
Oh, sorry.
And he goes to prison.
Uh-huh.
And he's in there for a couple years, I think. And when he gets out, he wants to straighten his ways. He doesn't want to go back to that.
I'll go straight.
He wants to rekindle things with his daughter, right?
Right. Okay.
Except what happens, Mike?
The IRS calls and say,
We need you to make a bunch of shitty films because you owe us a lot of money.
I'll do it. I'll sell you my comic book collection, too.
What happens?
No, he gets his daughter, I think, gets kidnapped.
Of course. It's like you've seen it already.
It's like, maybe I have.
You possibly have.
Maybe in the subconscious.
Back when it was a little better and called Taken.
Oh, that's right. With Mr. Liam Soy Sauce Hair. That's from Jim Norton. He said that one time about Taken.
He said Liam Neeson looks
hair.
like he dyes his hair with soy sauce.
That was so fucking and then I watched a little bit of it and I laughed my ass off.
He does?
It does. It looks like soy sauce hair.
Drizzled on there, yeah. So his daughter does get kidnapped.
It gets kidnapped, okay.
But the twist is
the daughter has a penis.
it's the crying game.
Oh
yes.
no.
The kidnapper is actually Nicolas Cage's former partner in crime.
Oh shit!
And
Bennett.
now he exactly just like Bennett, right? So it's a little commando now. Little Taken, little commando.
A little bit.
So now he tells him, "You go in on this heist with me, because I know you can get all those jewels or whatever the hell they're." This is all going based off the back of the DVD.
Okay.
I haven't actually seen this
No,
yet.
I know, but I think you are making this a better movie than it is.
Right, yeah, probably. So he makes him do one final heist. Or his daughter.
We cut her into little pieces. You bastard, I'll tell you.
Let out some steam, Bennett.
You either cooperate or we'll give your daughter in pieces.
So, just so you folks know, this is not a one-time segment.
Oof.
We have plans.
All right.
We have plans for
we
this.
do have plans. We're sacrificing our
Maybe
time.
not every episode, but
Right.
definitely.
You know, just down the way when we see a
Definitely
movie like,
happen.
holy shit, we got to talk about that one. And just very Mystery Science Theater, but we won't, obviously we just we'll give you our
Little
take
Mystery
on it.
Science Theater.
Yeah.
Little sis, Glenn Ebert.
Maybe. I think that's a great thing, but we have to call it something like something spectacular.
I'm liking gas station flicks.
All right, gas station flicks. Gas station flicks. Gas station flicks. I can take that.
We'll get someone to write that.
What the fuck just happened
What
there?
happened there? Do we take off prematurely?
I don't know what happened here. Hold on.
I don't know.
Hold on.
Oh, great. We started liftoff.
It's all right.
I didn't feel anything. Yeah, so...
It's all good. It's all good.
What's going on there, Mike? What happened?
Don't worry.
What happened there, Mike?
Don't worry.
Yeah, so...
I'm on this.
You know who else is on this spiral that I see, too, going on?
Yes, who?
Johnny Depp.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
Johnny Depp,
Yeah.
and I honestly believe it's ever since he made that awful Willy Wonka remake.
Right.
And everything after that just seems to be spiraling
Do you
out of
think
control.
it was all Tim Burton's fault for doing that? For putting him in too many of his movies?
No, I don't think so, because I think a lot of directors can use the same actors every time, and it could be just as good.
Okay.
But I honestly think, though, too, that I think Tim Burton just got to a point where he has no originality anymore. I mean, when I hear him...
I just want to make sure that worked.
Okay. Sorry. All right.
Sorry about that, man.
So I think that, though, when he wants to... I mean, now he's talking about doing a sequel to Beetlejuice.
What?
He talks about doing another Pee-wee movie. But see... Michael Keaton is actually down to do another Beetlejuice movie because he says that's his most favorite character that he's ever played.
Well, I could see that then. Did they bring back all the original cast members?
I did hear that. I did read that.
Is Jeffrey Jones going to be there?
Let's hope not.
Let's hope not, right?
Let's hope not.
Let's hope there's no kids on the set.
Yeah.
Whoops. Sorry, Jeffrey.
Yikes. Sorry.
Why don't be sorry? You know what
Sorry,
he did.
Rooney, but it's the truth.
It's the truth. You like boys and girls.
9 times.
9 Yeah. You've been convicted 9 times.
But yeah, who played Lydia?
Winona Ryder.
Thank you very much. Yeah. She's in it. Yeah.
No,
Liza played.
Inside. Sorry about that.
Yeah, right. Yeah, so I think I heard that she's down, and I heard that Michael Keaton's down.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's hit or miss because, you want to still keep the thought of, man, that was a great movie. I don't think it needed a remake
True.
and stuff. But
True.
if Michael Keaton's willing to say, I'm going to play Beetlejuice again
I want to be
because that
Beetlejuice
was my
again.
favorite character,
Yeah.
then I can see
More
that
power
because
to ya.
I think he
At least it'll have heart. At
Right.
least
It'll be
he'll play
enthusiastic,
it
right?
to the best of his ability.
right. He'd be like,
Yeah.
I'm down for this. It's just got it's got to make it happen.
It won't be like I never saw that new Dumb and Dumber movie, but that to me seems phoned in.
I think so.
Yeah.
I think whatever the trailer of that movie was, that was the shit. That was it. That's all the funny.
Oh
was
yeah,
in it.
absolutely.
And
absolutely,
the rest of
yeah.
it was just I'm
Absolutely.
assuming forced, much like Anchorman 2, forced. I couldn't watch it. I'm like I can't. It's
Yeah.
just The
Movies that should have came out like a year after the
right.
original.
I don't know why it waited so
A
long
year
for
or
that.
two
It's
after
like
the
it's
original,
got if you
yeah.
want to hit the do
I
it.
hear there's Independence Day 2 coming out.
No.
Right? Exactly.
No.
That's a movie that shouldn't have been made in the first place. You want to talk about a movie that does not hold up. Does not hold up at all. Independence
man.
Day.
Oh, and
Awful.
you know, Jeff Goldblum sounds like the new and improved Jimmy Stewart.
Oh my god. And then you have Judd Hirsch playing his stereotypical Jewish father.
David,
Always yelling at him, David, why don't you do that?
David, why are you doing it, David? You want me dead if I wasn't for my David?
Oh my god, man.
This is Air Force One. Yeah, very stereotypical
Oh my god.
Jewish person. I mean, come on, man.
Yeah, very, very bad.
Bill
Very bad.
Pullman as the president.
Yeah.
Whatever.
When he does the speech, we will not fight, or we will fight into the night, or whatever. I don't know. I don't give a shit what
We
he
will fight
says.
till the night.
Yeah.
What do you mean, Mr. President?
He should have given that speech, yeah.
Okay, yeah, okay, everybody.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't know, man. These are all, like I said, these are all movies where if they were going to be made,
They
should have been
him.
made.
They should have made him.
a couple years tops after the
Much like this
original.
music bed that we always use to end the show.
Yeah, Buckaroo Banzai.
Why haven't they made it against the World Crime League?
don't
That's
know.
my thing. Hello, Peter Weller's still alive.
Why isn't Commando 2 out?
With the very hot Alyssa Milano, like
Right,
reprising
yeah.
a role or something.
And a very aging Arnold.
He's a
Dad, I've been kidnapped again. Jenny,
Zaddy.
you're 42 years old.
Why do you keep going the same route? Who are these people that you
You
talk
got to stick up for yourself now.
Oh
man. Yeah.
Well,
No, that's how it is.
but we will discuss Burt Wonderstone.
Burt Wonderstone. And should I say this? Should I bring this up? Maybe there's going to be a little special.
Write it down.
Quickly write it down. I'm going to say.
Let me look at it first. And
Let's
see.
Are we doing that?
Oh,
The Applebee's right there.
I think we should mention that. Okay, yeah, we will. We'll mention this.
Nah, I think we should do it after.
Oh, okay. All right.
Let's just
Are
say.
you sure?
Yeah, I think
All
we
right,
should
yeah,
do it
you're right,
after
you're
the
right.
review.
You're right.
After the review.
Ooh, what a tease.
I know. Ooh, you're all
What could it be?
excited now.
What could it be?
Let's just say you'll be
Pleasantly
moderately kind of happy. As happy as you could be.
surprised. I think they'd be happy.
I think so too.
I think one person out there be like,
Somebody
yeah,
will. Someone
thanks.
will. Yep.
And the thing is, if you get this thing, be sure you let us get a picture
Let us
of
know.
it. Let us know.
Snap a picture,
Snap
post
a
on
picture.
Twitter.
Yeah, post it on our Twitter.
Facebook.
Whatever. But let us know that.
Facebook.com//
Oh,
Soulcraft Radio.
that's right. And at Soulcraft 916
At Twitter.
for the Twitter account.
That's your department there.
That's my department. So
Or or
I'm just
can't
laughing.
forget the YouTube.
That's right.
Our central hub.
Our base of operations.
Just search Soulcraft Radio. We're right on top.
We're right on top. Chappie's on top.
Chappie's always on top. Wait a minute.
Hey.
Sorry, Louis.
He's always
Sorry,
on-
Louis Gossett Jr.
I don't think it'd be a bottom. Yeah, sure not.
And on that note.
Someone
will be apologizing to again next week.
Another letter of stop, cease and desist. All right, we'll catch you guys on the flippity flop. Good day.
Adios.